Yeah, what you doing with that axe? He ignores me, taking several steps towards the case and raising the axe overhead. Before I can think about self-preservation, I find myself between him and the case. Oh, hold on, let's talk about this. What is he even doing? Has he gone insane? There's a wild look in his eyes, and for a moment I'm worried he might loose the axe right through me. Said he huffs and blows at using it to prop himself up. The vigor he had just seconds ago all but gone. Damn it, Anon, you know how to ruin a moment, you know that. Yeah, I've been known to put the hand on his back to brace him, but we can only hear each other speak as Olivia watches wide-eyed. I hoped you'd get my drift and let me do this for her. He's beyond exhausted at this point. How old is he? He always seemed barely middle-aged and in class. It could move as though he was much younger. Looking at him now, I couldn't help but notice the clammy pallor of his scale as his face droops. He's aging an untold amount of years as he wilts before me. Just say the first part! You're ruining the artistic flow with this bullshit you keep pulling! Maybe if I had a heads up, but I'm not the best at subtle clues. No, you aren't. Feels as though his eyes pierce through me to look at Olivia as he says that. I need to destroy them. Don't you see? Yeah, man, that would have been a great ending. The Inko just cleaved straight in half. But shouldn't she be proud of them? He shakes his head. Because instead of having good fucking writing with symbolism and shit, we're just gonna spell out the plot, I guess. Fuck me! She can have her pride in her work all she wants. That's all I've ever told her. Violence is rarely the answer. It's not really violence, is it? But if destroying these symbols is needed, I'll do it. That is, I would have. His shoulder sags as he heaves out a sigh. Stands back up and persists. Are you letting Anon do it now? I'm loose. Okay, listen, I was about to say, you know what, chapter 12 is like where the actual... I'm so tempted to just fucking stop, because this is like nothing to something levels of stupid. There is a reason Eoticon does it. Eoticon is like, we need to do something while we still have time. And he is wasting his final few moments of good health to save her. It's his fucking moment, and you're giving it to Anon? Anon doesn't... Oh, my... Oh, holy shit. What are you doing? Oh, fucking hell, man. If you stuck to the core scripting, what... Like... I'm gonna need a fucking moment, man. I need a moment. I need a moment. I need another moment this soon already. How the fuck do you mess it up this bad? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. How do you fuck this up so bad? Twice in a row. Two big mistakes in a row. How do you do this, right? How do you write a story like this? I need a moment. I need a moment, okay? I need a fucking moment. Jesus Christ. Let me. Like, part of what ruins this for me, right, is Anon was just a minute ago like, we can't solve your problems for you. We have to work together to support each other. He should... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do or to think. You know, you say that Aaron Nolan Bennett, you say that, but holy shit, does this just not read like someone who read Snoot Game and missed the entire point? Considering this guy apparently doesn't like Inko very much, like, yeah, man, sorry to tell you. It's moments like this where I wish I was an alcoholic. At least I could drown myself in something. just don't know. I just don't know. God damn, man. So, I'm gonna do something that I do when when the going is tough, but I need to push through. I'm gonna disassociate, okay? I'm gonna read this aloud and it's gonna go in my brain somewhere, but I'm not here for the next 5 minutes as we go through this man's biggest mistake. I'm going through the train wreck. I'm putting my hands on the corpse. I'm giving him CPR because the law requires me to, but once I'm done, I am out. Let's push through. He shakes his head. She can have pride and work all she wants. That's all I've ever told. Okay. Sir? Well, go on. I'm sure, even if you like them, you know I'm right. So, to make up for stopping me, give it one good swing. I'll do the rest, but the glass is a real toughie with how tired I am. I reluctantly take the axe and pick it up. Jesus, those things are weighty. He smiles and nods at me, taking a step back to allow me to swing. I take a batter stance, repositioning my hands a few times so it doesn't go flying if I rebound off the case. This is the right thing, I think. Even as Olivia watches with bated breath, I know this will only help her. She's hated both of these since the day of their inception. Yarakan and I can end that. I check back to Yarakan once more to make sure that he's out of range of my swing, and then I let loose. The collision with the glass breaks and shakes through my bones, tingling my hands, and I manage to lodge it in the glass by the blade's edge. A bit of shimmying, I release it before swinging again, aiming for the weak point. The blade clatters through the case as a shower of glass shards litters the hallway. I found myself recoiling to keep them out of my eyes. The Atacon sighs, holding a hand out. All right, now I can. But it's too late. I've already brought the axe overhead now and split the newer of the two paintings in half on the floor. I look back at the Atacon as I hand the axe over. Figured it'd help you if you only had one to focus on. Truthfully, the more I think about it, the more I hate that damn thing. Maybe more than Olivia does. Good or not, it's from a different time, from a different person. Not the Olivia I know. So if it needs to go, I want to be the one to do it. Yeah, I can have the first one. There's a look of surprise in his face before it relaxes into an understanding smile and he takes the tool back. I step back now, going to Olivia's side. I can see that she's torn as she wants to look up at me, but can't look away from Yatakan. With as much energy as he can muster, the pale tarot reels back the axe and decimates the painting in the case. He hardly cares as the other displays are caught in the crossfire. The lighting of the hall has turned a deep cerulean as he swings away, tearing the axe head out with great effort each time. Before the final slash, he drags his cigarette down to nothing and spits the butt into the wet floor, extinguishing it instantly. His final blow spits the frame at the top and falls forward, a heap of canvas laying over the other destroyed pieces. He finally comes to rest, huffing each breath, using the axe as a makeshift cane once more. Ha! 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 Olivia, it's gone. His eyes are transfixed on the painting, now left in tatters. Both of them. It should have been done long ago. There's a bit of sorrow as Olivia replies, Yeah, but Yatakan, this is crazy. Yeah? He wipes his sweat-covered brow. Perhaps it is. I let out a long whistle. I hope the others displayed it don't mind what you just did. Oh, who fucking cares? Yatakan shocks both of us with his nonchalant cursing. Those students graduated ages ago. And do you know how many of them still do art? None. If their destruction helps someone's art, it's fine by me. But Olivia, you have no other big paintings now, don't you? She shakes her head, already getting over what little sadness she had over the fact. What a shame. Look at what Anon and I did. A quick answer causes both Yatakan and I to smile. But I can make another. Yes, that's what I need to hear. You make me so proud that it's the first thing that come to mind. To come to your mind. You make me so proud that it's the first thing that comes to... Do you remember? Olivia's expression turns wistful as her voice lowers to just above audible to the both of us. In sophomore year, when you challenged me to think of something I wanted to do instead of go for it? Of course. I couldn't think of anything back then. But there's been one thing I've been wanting to do for a while now, and like you said, some company could really help. Olivia squeezes my hand. Oh man, when did that happen? Did I reach for hers, or promise not to laugh? Wouldn't think of it. Could you ask me again, Yarakan? Sure. He rubs his chin. I believe it was, if you could leave right now and do anything you wanted, what would you want to do? Anything at all. Exactly that. I want to go see a fountain and paint it for you. There's a lot of interesting author notes here. We'll get back to the fountain in a bit. Oh, she did just say a fountain. I'll slip that, whatever. Author notes: the subjects of the day come up once more. A line of events is drawn from the first painting until the consequence of being blackmailed now. Consider conditionals for it if Inko knows the story beyond the first submission. They never did that, I think. There's no conditional. There's a very few conditionals in this. Yadakan grows desperate and gets up to something so long ago. He tells the others to go meet him in the gala. Inko and Olivia oblige and see Yadakan with another painting, a lit cigarette, and a fire axe. I don't. Again, I don't know axe with E or not. He destroys both paintings, giving Olivia a fresh start. He tells Olivia to go make a new one, but she has to go somewhere new to paint it. She picks the fountain she promised to visit. Light banter, and then the taxi arrives. Yadakan knows. Note: Yadakan knows everything. Inko doesn't necessarily. Note 2. Yadakan notices that Olivia's hands are weak and gets on to her for treating them poorly. The physical abuse she's endured is the last straw to help. There's the last straw for him. Alternatively, Yadakan knows that her hands are weak and puts together the doohickeys the minimum. Okay. Are there any other notes in this? So, I want to go to college. I want to make plenty of friends, and I want to fight Trilo. Oh, regardless. Oh, that's how they read out the note. After all, they hang out and it's kind of a math, something gay like that, so she begs them not to. So, there are some other parts that are legitimately. There are, like. There are other problems with how the scene is handled, right? In that it's not handled with any poetic justice, it's not given any real weight. Anon does more than he should. Anon doesn't have any hesitations, even though he seems to be a person who's just. I'm gonna just move past this. I'm just gonna put. Is Plink on this window? Plink isn't on this window. Shit. So I'm just gonna put this as bland as I can. That was terrible. That legitimately killed pretty much all of my interest for this fic and how awful that was handled. My god. Jesus. Like, you could have didn't even do the scene right. I didn't even want to read the comments because it's everyone just fucking glazing this asshole for utterly butchering a perfectly good cow. This man took a goose that laid golden eggs and just chopped it up and threw away the eggs in the process. What are you doing? Would it hurt you to just... Alright, where's the nearest fountain? Certainly haven't seen one nearby. The occasional residual... I'm not even in the mood anymore. The occasional residual bird bath, Hartley County. It's a park not too far from here, and you can barely make out a fountain at the center from the window. Well, not right now, but I want to go there. Yes, I believe the very big one. Stick Equestrian Park? That's wonderful, Olivia. Yadakan stumbles, and I rush to brace him. He's light as a feather and a little more gaunt than even his profile would lead you to believe. He looks back at the trash display case. Ha. We'll just blame this mess on Mia all the same. Won't they check the cameras during a rampage? As I point up nearby to the black half sphere on the ceiling. Oh, Anon. Like everything else, the CCTV system has been in disrepair for a long while. Only a handful of those things work, and they're nowhere near here. Looks back at Olivia with a pointed finger. I'm looking forward to that painting. You better get it to me. Olivia is so at ease that she promises. I will. And you better help. I find a finger pointed my way now, too. Like I'd say no? I shrug. He nods at that before gesturing at us to follow him to the school entrance and step out under the awning. For a while, we bask in silence again as the rain lets up just the smallest bit. Do you have one, Yadakan? Do you have one, Yadakan? There should be comma there. Olivia asks, confusing both Yadakan and me. He turns his attention to her. He's looking a bit more vital, though he is just standing still now. You have anything you want to do? I'm already doing it. No, really. He gets a bit defensive, scowling. No, really. Teaching high school is a great job that nobody ever regrets. Madam Chi. Pretty sure only Yadakan would say that unironically and mean it. You should pose that question to Anon here. All this drama and he's barely said a word. Really? Feels like I've done more and said more than I have any right to do. Alright, Anon. What about you? What about me? What? Can you repeat the question? Never been causes Yadakan to smirk and leave it a groan. Jerk, if you could go anywhere do anything right now, what would it be? I just want an easy life. That's what I would have said at the start of the year and almost did now out of habit. But is that what I want right now, though? I'm right there with the Yadakan about how tiring today was. An easy life sounds good in theory, but wouldn't deal with all the bullshit. That mean missing out on all the fun stuff, too. It'd mean having no one to rely or be relied upon, to be alone. The once comforting thought now chills me. There's a million ways I could grift through life, but they all sound so boring, futile, unfulfilling. The only other choice is to make something of myself, though, and that is way easier said than done. What is the future of Anon Emus? Whatever it is, it can't be influenced by how I was. Things change, and I'm not immune to that universal rule. Maybe photography isn't a bad route. My frequent ineptitude aside. I guess I want things to keep going as they are. Have good friends to help and be helped by. The feeling of doing something well for things to be okay. Maybe more than okay. Well, fuck, how do I put that all into words? I want to be better, I guess? Yeah, I want to be better. Yarakan seems pleasantly surprised. Very interesting. More ambitious than the average dream. I like it. And vague. What does it even mean? Olivia seems more skeptical, and that's fair enough. It means I don't want to be the same person I was yesterday. Even more. Oh, even more the day before that. If I do something a bit better tomorrow, I've met my goal and I can do it again. Meh. Sounds like a crap kind of cop out, so you always win. Maybe it is, but I'll stick with it. Despite Olivia's dismissive words, she keeps giving me an odd side eye. It's hard to read because each time I meet her gaze, she breaks it. Maybe it's one of intrigue. I would be, if some dumbass I knew said some shit like that. Even repeating it to myself now. I want to be better. I both do and don't get what it means. It's hardly a traditional goal, but it's something. You don't have to repeat this, man. Your fucking readers are not this goddamn stupid. They're not retards. They have a memory. You're right, he's here. I'd almost forgotten that he was here when the Yatakan puts out her cap. Get home safe, you two. And don't forget those dreams. The Yatakan forgoes the veil of professionalism and throws her arms around the Yatakan, who reciprocates. I shift awkwardly, opting for a handshake when they both release each other. He locks my hand in place. He whispers to me. You made a hard choice, Anon. Whatever happens next in regards to Mia or otherwise, my class is always open to you. Fuck. She still has those photos, doesn't she? Yatakan has our back, so there's little that can be done to prevent her from leaking them if that's what she wants to do. I breathe deeply, swallowing down the welling anxiety, and nod to him. Then Olivia and I make a break for the cab, with her quickly hopping into the back as I break down the wheelchair in record time and throw it in the trunk. By the time I hop in, I'm soaked. Geez, kid, took your time, huh? That familiar nasally voice mocks. What the hell? I went as fast as... My eyes widen as I come face to face with that grinning mustard yellow bastard. The groom. You. This guy said it like a taxi service to his friends. Not that he was... This friend said that he was a taxi service to his friends, not that he was a fucking taxi driver. You! He shoots a finger gun back before laughing. Tried sending you a lift. Picked some time for it, huh? So, I remember you, Anon, whatever. Why wouldn't he know that? Wouldn't Trishent have literally mentioned that? Who is Greeny here? Olivia seems weirded out by the exchange. Olivia. In an instant, the motherfucker's smarmy smile stretches even wider, and I meet with a death glare. See? I see. So that's what with the late stay at school, huh? Some lover's rendezvous away from prying eyes, or I drive my foot into the back of his seat, only then noticing the dozen other shoe prints permanently embossed onto it. All right, just give me your addresses and we can make it quick. The missus and I got a night in anyhow. I rattle off Olivia's first, followed by mine before looking back at her. She's seemingly already ridden the driver off as she props her head onto her head and stares out the window. Thank God this dude could have made it awkward. A driver tries a few more subtle tricks like switching to an R&B station and waggling his eyebrows at me in the rearview mirror. Another swift kick, and it was all back to silence. We make it to Olivia's in good time, and the guy is freely riding the line of illegality with the types of moves he's pulling behind the wheel. I hop out to refresh my sopping clothing and get Olivia's chair out for her. I push her quickly up the walkway, and take a breather under the small cover at their front door. Before letting herself in, she asks, So, do you know that guy? Kinda. He's the Yatakan's friend. We took photos at his wedding. Oh. She turns back to the door, placing her hand on the knob. He's interesting, is all. Thanks, for everything today. Don't mention it. She nods again, now with a smile. See you tomorrow, Anon. Yeah, see you then. I can hear the whole Payne family greet her in seconds after the door closes. Damien descends upon her the loudest. Do you have any idea what time it is, young lady? Ha, just kidding. Where have you been, Liv? I crack a smile at that good old Damien. I jog back to the cab and hop him with a sigh. Geez, kid, you really know how to pick 'em. What does that mean? Just means that I'll take your word about how she is with you. That chick gave me a hell of a mean mug when I was helping you put the moves on. I never... You what? Relax, kid. Just ambience. Hey, I told you I was nosier than Trent. We're already well on our way back to my apartment. So, any thought about what we talked about last time? Which part? Which part, he says. The part about knowing when you see it. A conversation. I don't know, maybe. Oh, you have. He's so self-assured. And how would you know, huh? With the low traffic and this guy's mastery of hydroplaning drifts, we're already back at my apartment. He turns back to me with a more serious smile. When it gets bad enough, love, that is, it's really obvious to everyone. Really? Yeah, kinda. But I don't know. But I know for certain that you got it bad for her. That doesn't help at all. Hey, he throws both hands up. I'm just a lowly cab driver. I think you do good to be more open with her. What if she doesn't feel the same? That's only scary because you're a kid. You know what's even scarier? I lean in at a shift in tone with a vanished smile. Not taking a chance of missing out what could have been. If I'm wrong, you still got a good friend. And if you're wrong, that's all you'll ever have. Easier said than done. I could still as easily break a good thing by blabbing about my feelings. Well, I'll think about it. Yeah, damn, don't think too hard about it, kid. You might have just popped your brains with something. He gestures out to my face and my shirt as I see a fresh nosebleed develop from the old nose wound. Fuck. I do my best to cup the blood and rush out of the cab to my apartment. The last thing I hear from him is Trent asks, tell him I won't take his money. This one's on the house. Before he peels out to nowhere. Somehow, he even burns rubber even as the street is flush with several inches of water. I manage to prevent smearing my door in blood as I rush inside. Holy hell, I need a shower. I throw on my soaked clothes to air dry and hop into the glass coffin of a shower to wash off today's ick. It's a lot to think about. And there's still a school day tomorrow. Ugh. The nosebleed stops for the second time today, but I still have water tissue just in case. Ugh, it's kind of ironic. I hurt myself to help Olivia. No, you didn't. Guess that part will go with me to the grave. Now the only question is, if I could do anything in the world right now, what would it be? Play Rock Ring 2? Fuck yeah. I really do miss out on this, but like, why are you doing this, man? You know that I was choking, and I really want to go. It's only scary because you're a kid. You know what's even scarier? Not taking a chance of missing out on what could have been. If I'm wrong, you still got a friend. And if you're wrong, that's all they ought to have. Got some good lines in here, all things considered. But my God, this chapter fucking sucks. I wish I had a good fucking like, like Linkar has like this comic sucks. He's got that one. I don't know, man. Is it 2 days after? I don't even know, man. I don't even fucking know. Sure, let's look this one up. I think that's the only appropriate. I don't even know what that one looks like, though. I can't find it because I don't even know the source material. Sorry, can't help you. So, I said I was going to give it one chance, and I'm tempted to still give Chapter 12 a chance, because how do you fuck up Chapter 12? It's already a bit of a fucking mess. But, I feel personally attacked in a weird way. For all the shit that Nothing to Something fucked up, Nothing to Something didn't try. It was so fucking hot garbage. I knew what I was going in for. I don't even fucking know, man. I feel kind of catatonic, if that makes sense. Fuck. I'm like legitimately sitting here and I don't know what to say. I just don't, okay? I'm I'm just I'm not I don't know. I just don't know. Okay? I don't know. I don't know. Okay? I just don't know. I don't know. Fuck. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I think he did notice there's something wrong with the icon. He just doesn't comment on it. They literally call the fucking chapter Death of a Mentor. Fucking hell. kind of still want to finish it because I want to know where this train wreck goes, but I think for now I need to. So technically, next up on the list would be Tory game, and I think I might just. I can't look away. I just can't. I can try, but it won't work. I just can't. I might just do this in my downtime. Actually, I might just do this recordings in my downtime because like I don't want streams to be like this. I guess we'll just do Tory game next week. What part of Tory game did Receiver K even write though? Because he's mentioned as a writer. I don't know what parts he wrote. Doesn't matter. Man's got his fucking fingers in there either way. This the feeling I get from this, right, is like I found out that someone that I liked is dead, and they were dead for a while, and I should have noticed it earlier. Monkey Anon. I don't even know if it's Monkey Anon. I think Monkey Inko is the better term for it because it's fucking Inko. I don't. Inko wouldn't destroy the painting. Anon shouldn't destroy the painting. That's not his battle. Like, what are you? I think I'm gonna put up a poll. Yeah, but his name is on the author section. Let's see if this works. His name is here, right? Like this implies that he wrote something. It doesn't say what, but it's. Oh my god. Oh man. I think I'm just gonna put up a poll, and we're gonna see what we're gonna do for the stream next, and I'm gonna record Wani Kiss in my own time. It goes a little faster, and I just don't know, man. I just don't know. This I feel like genuinely hurt. Like nothing to something had the benefit of just being a little shit, you know? It's like I didn't take that guy seriously. I didn't care. He could say what he wants, and I would go like, oh, you silly goose. But this is like butchering Wani and Snoot game in the same swing of the axe. One swing, two birds. So what do we have? Where's my? I need to just take my reading list and throw it out there again. Nothing else matters. A non-straight pairing, and we got sugar and cyanide, which was a non-canon pairing. Hold up. I'm gonna go and figure some things out. Where is my reading list? I should just make the top section of the next reading list post like, Safi, this is the reading list, you dumbass! That way I can always find it. It'll be so hard to lose it. Oh my god. I don't... Listen, this is not a joke. I feel legitimately upset, not angry. I'm just dead. I'm dead inside. This fic fucked up so bad, I'm empty. It's like I just got news that my dad died. Holy shit, man. Fuck. Oh my god, I just don't know. Here we go, sugar and cyanide. Mia and Nito, and Olivia and Anon. What's a weird combination? I guess 100,000 words. It's a third of the length. It's technically not done. Last updated in April, it's a bit ago at this point. Its upload schedule was a bit meh, so makes sense. I just don't know, man. I just don't fucking know. But in the end, nothing else matters. But in the end, matter. Could I like actually try that? Like sing like that? Could I do it? Could I fucking kill my throat just for a gag for a brief? I can't even do this. It's like the second I try, my body just caves in. Shall we read this fun, cute little? Oh, this is too long. So when I'm in a fumbling the bag competition, like I think I need to clarify my thoughts because I do make it sound pretty bad, but I'm gonna put it down like this. When I read fan fictions, what I want is I want something new. I prefer when you go crazier than if you go normal. I don't want to see slight changes. I want a new story or an exciting twist or something that makes it something, you know, I'm not here to fucking read Wani and Snoot again, right? I don't read fan fiction to read what I've already read. The idea of shipping of crossing Fang over and shipping it with someone else makes, you know, it's fair enough. That's like a common thing in communities like this. You know, you do your fun stuff, and that works, and I'm fine with that. You know, shake hands, slap on the ass, everything in like that. It doesn't commit to the change enough, and yet when it does commit to changes, they're terrible, and it's out of character, and it doesn't work for the situation, and it just, this is like, you've ruined your climax. You've ruined one of the main climaxes in your fucking story. For what? What did you get out of this? Why did you change it? I just, it feels so stupid. It's like an idiot is going back in time and changing Shakespeare because he thinks, you know, those these and thous don't belong in there, buddy. And he changed his whole. I don't. I can't even muster any energy. I'm not tired. I'm just exhausted. Mentally. Oh, fuck. God damn it, man. Oh, shit. God damn. Fic equivalent of Fogon poetry. That's a deep cut. That's rude, man. Anyway, I'm gonna go and take a break. I'm gonna be recording the rest of Wani in my own time. It's gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna stream it because I don't want to stream something this, like it just doesn't work. It's the magic's gone. I don't want to stream something and it's just disasters. You know. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put up a poll, and that poll is gonna contain a couple of options. There's gonna be Tori because it's the obvious sequel. I think it's just gonna be the same poll, really. I really do like Mia Anon as a pairing, primarily because I just listen. I just want ship Mia with someone already. Why can't I just write a ship fic? Why am I so bad at this? You're such an idiot, Safi. It's not that hard. You're complicating things. You're trying too hard. You're like a you're. Stop sucking your dick. That's not how you hold a pen. It's how you hold a penis, though. There we go. That goes into fics that actually hurt you psychically next to Rooftop Swordsman. Who is Rooftop Swordsman? Did that happen in Nothing to Something? Was he ever Rooftop Swordsman? You know what? Fuck it. I'm making a list of like fics that actively hurt me. That needs to be a gosh dang list. I do love that I can edit stuff and just copy paste the whole dang thing. Bloop. None of the chamber reprimed. There. It's at the top in bold. Not bold. Where is Wani Kiss? If you want to kiss my lover. If you want to be my Glover, eat a death potion. Cast the death spell, doesn't do anything. Why is this a cheat code? That's a deep cut for my boys in the back. It's a deep cut for my boys in the back. Fucking hell, man. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm going to put up that poll in a bit. Like I said, my int is the modifier. I mean, that's the problem, ain't it? That's the problem, is my int is the modifier, and I'm stupid! I'm not smart enough to reduce the damage. Listen. I know that he means that my modifier gets added, but I'm being self-deprecating by implying I'm not smart. So yeah, I'll see you all next week for whatever comes then. Who knows? I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. The poll's not up yet. I'm going to put up the update post first, so don't worry about that. The poll's going to be shortly after that. I hope you all come next week. Maybe I won't yell as much. Wouldn't that be fucking great if I didn't yell? That'd be so nice if I just got to enjoy something for once. I don't care if it's like Cell, where it's stupid, or if it's like Inco Noted, where it's kind of good. You know, it's like actually kind of good. I'll leave you with this. If you want to be my Glover,